Hello, Christopher Craw. I'm Mercury, reporting from the Elliott Creek Project. And one thing that I have noticed is how we're finding these plastic gloves and these cards laying about. And it seems really unusual. I mean, this wasn't an accidental thing. I mean, there's another glove in there. So it's general purpose practice for these supposed law enforcement officers to throw their gloves away. I mean, this is potentially a chemical or biological hazard. I mean, if they're wearing these gloves, they're afraid of something. And then to just cast them off here, right here. I mean, this one was right here, right where I found it. The garbage is over there. There was another garbage receptacle here. And I believe there was there's a receptacle over there by the fire, or the fire itself. But they did not dispose of this hazardous material in a proper manner. So I think that's pretty criminal. And then I think this is pretty much a terrorist threat. I mean, please call me regarding your mining equipment. Well, Mr. Wharton, what was your probable cause in stealing my property? I mean, if I've committed a crime, shouldn't you have cited me? So I will be contacting them as a representative of Happy Camp Republic. And I will personally not become liable for any kind of infraction they may try to charge me of or accuse me of. And I have charges myself, because, like I said, if what we were doing here was so dangerous that they had to wear gloves and then they discard the gloves carelessly, then, you know, what is their true intent on coming here and doing this? You know, what's their true intent? It's obviously not to protect the environment or the fish or anything. I mean, because if that were so, they could have ascertained that I was in the Siskiyou County Jail, and they could have went there and delivered me some kind of citation or notice, at least notice that, you know, my campsite was vacated or found vacant, and they were going to confiscate my property. But that's not what happened. So how is it that they're able to just arbitrarily take equipment? I mean, okay, so they're talking about my mining equipment, but I'm missing lanterns, I'm missing footwear, I'm missing electronic equipment, I'm missing hand tools, which are not related to mining, yet they left all this property down by the river, all of it used for mining. So I'm really confused. If we were doing something wrong with in our mining operation, why didn't they take all the mining equipment? And if that was so, why were they taking our camping equipment? I'm very confused. And then, who is it that has my firearms? Is it the Forest Service or Fish and Game. And who is it that broke into my toolbox and stole my property? Because I wasn't here. I didn't give consent to a search. And they don't have a search warrant detailing the things that they are searching for. So they're on a slippery slope. They're liable for a lot of damages. They're liable for a lot of lost time. Not only my time, but the time of Gary White, who is still imprisoned in Siskiyou County Jail under false pretenses. You know, and we will seek compensation, restitution, and justice. And if we cannot obtain justice within the supposed court system of the people, then we will have to establish a grand jury and a court system to deliver what the court system's supposed to do. And then it'll be a choice of the people. I mean, it's supposed to be, you know, majority rule of the governing those who consent. Well, I would submit that most people do not consent to what the state does these days, and that it is up to each one of us as individuals to exercise our rights, regardless of any